Hello and welcome to the latest edition of Alopecia in Life. My name is Christine and I am grateful as always to have you with me. Today is March 9th, 2024, and I'm here to give you an update on my experiences physically and emotionally on Litfulo. You might recall from my last vlog that I mentioned Litfulo was like taking a sugar pill because I had no allergic reaction to it. But tonight I have to eat those words because I was really allergic to the medicine. I found out after forgetting to take a dose. I uh what I also didn't mention before in my last vlog was that I was having some funny skin reactions or skin changes where it was almost like I had bruises, like lumps underneath my skin on my arms and my legs. They weren't itchy, they weren't red. So I just thought, well, maybe it's in my imagination. Maybe it's something I ate or something. I guess I didn't want it to be related to the medication. And it wasn't harming me in any way. I didn't feel uncomfortable by these things. Um, and they would kind of wax and wane. They weren't always there. So anyway, fast forward to the day I forgot to take one of my prescribed pills. I woke up around 2 o'clock in the morning, covered head to toe in, I mean, I looked like almost like, I can't even tell you what it looks like. It was head to toe, red splotches, welts all over my body, um, everywhere. And it took a couple hours for my symptoms to subside. I took some Benadryl, tried to go back to sleep. And then fast forward. So I called my doctor and she said, your reaction has nothing to do with the fact that you forgot to take a pill. Don't stop taking it. And so I was kind of on the fence, but I said, okay, I guess I'll continue. Uh, this was after maybe like 48 hours of thinking it through or 24 hours of thinking it through. And I continued taking it. And over the next several weeks, I broke out two more times in hives without forgetting a dose. And in addition to those symptoms, I was having swelling in my fingers where I couldn't wear the rings I normally wear anymore. I was waking up in the morning with awful pain in my fingers. I couldn't bend my hands or my fingers. My when my wrist got hurt in yoga, which never happens. But I think it had something to do with my ligaments or my internal tissues just being strained by this medication, my body having a reaction to it. So, uh, that in addition to the hives, I thought I just want to give my body a break and see if the swelling goes away. Because if it doesn't, maybe this is a sign of something else I need to worry about. I stopped taking the medicine. I broke out in hives again, but so I think it was linked, contrary to what my doctor said. And I also my swelling in my joints went away almost immediately. So it took about a week for these symptoms to flush themselves out. I would get little flare-ups like around my ankles or around my arms or like on my shins of hives. It was very strange. On the back of my neck, like at the base of my skull, get these weird hive reactions. But again, it took about a week, and I think I've been off it completely now for a month, and I haven't looked back, I have to say. I uh, I have since gone to a naturopath because I've always been curious about some digestive issues and other symptoms I've had since I started losing my hair almost 20 years ago. And I discovered that I have leaky gut and am being treated for that. And my doctor's, the information she shared with me is that the immune system is regulated in the gut. And which I had no idea about. And so she's not sure if what we're doing is going to help the alopecia, but I wouldn't be surprised if these issues I've had with my gut my whole life, really, digesting certain foods, certain food allergies, is one of the root causes of how alopecia was allowed to enter my life when it did. Um, So, I'm always in pursuit of good health because I want my body to be at its best. Um, this experience has taught me that I am a much more whole person than I was when I started losing my hair, and that I'm not willing to give up the good health that I do have in pursuit of growing my eyebrows back and my eyelashes and my body hair. Um, I feel as though I would lose more than what I would gain, ironically, by growing my hair back at this point, especially given the options that I have that haven't worked for me. And I'm really grateful for that realization and that sense of that feeling of just contentment with things being as they are. Um, and it's made me reflect too on the the journey that I've been on, as you are all aware, from all these videos that I've posted over the years, that never in a million years did I thought I would be sitting here saying, I'm not willing to give up certain things in order to have my hair back. Never in a million years did I think I would ever say, um, I'm happier being a woman without hair than a woman who can't wear rings, or a woman who wakes up with her hands hurting, or a woman who has to deal with hive breakouts every now and then. Um, Never did I think I would say or feel as though my hair wasn't everything. But I know better now. I know different. So happy for Illumian and Litfulo for teaching me those lessons, or for solidifying those lessons, and happy to share it with you. So I hope it makes an impact. I hope that leaves you with a few things to muddle over after listening to this vlog. And I will keep you posted as always on my ruminations about living life without hair, and any new discoveries I make about what might be at the root cause of alopecia for me, in hopes that it can help other people. Um, and this is not to say not pursuing looking at the root causes of my hair loss, not because I want to grow my hair back necessarily, but because I want my body to be well. And I feel as though my body is trying to say something to me about what it needs. And I'm just trying to figure it out because I want it to be well. I want it to be the miracle that it is, um, and its fullest expression of itself at some point in my life. And if this is what it is for the rest of my life, then that's okay. So thank you so much for joining me. I wish you a wonderful time between now and the next time I post. And I will leave you with my usual thought that there is a lot of life to live and a lot of love to give, even when you don't have hair. Thank you for joining me. I will see you next time. Bye bye.